4,887 calories, 665 grams of carbs. Abs still popping through a size double extra large bulk. Try preaching clean eating after that.
Don't just skip over that. That's the absolute worst mistake you could do.
7:45 a.m. The Cereal Avalanche. Sun isn't fully up, but the gallon of whole milk on the counter is already sweating. Sam drags out a mixing bowl big enough for a toddler's bath.
In a bulking context, it's not bad.
Dumps in cinnamon toast crunch until the cardboard box looks anemic and floods the heap with 3 towering cups of milk.
3 cups of milk or so?
Crunch turns to quiet crackle as flakes surrender to liquid sugar.
So I'll just sit here for, 5 minutes, however long it takes me to get this down.
Within minutes, he's spoon shoveling 1,080 calories, 27 grams protein, 38 grams fat, 174 grams carbs. This first meal is about igniting liver glycogen and jump-starting focus for the day's programming, not about antioxidants or perfect digestion. He weighs the bowl afterward to log every stray crumb because the spreadsheet runs the show. As he rinses the spoon, you can see the gears turning. Calories counted, macros captured, day officially launched. 9:45 a.m. Costco Carb Safari. Pantry's low, so it's time to hunt in the big box jungle. Shopping carts at Costco aren't just large, they're macro cargo ships. Sam stacks 5 family-size boxes of Special K, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and checks like Tetris blocks. Next come 10 sleeves of instant jasmine rice, 2 industrial bags of frozen mashed potatoes, ribeye multi-packs, tilapia slabs, Mediterranean sardines, bags of shredded cheese,
Love these instant mac and cheeses.
cartons of egg whites, and, for kicks, a heroic sleeve of Krispy Kreme Originals slated for leg day glycogen tantrums. The haul rings up a cool $200. That's steep if you stare at price tags alone, but minimal when you weigh it against consistency, convenience, and 40,000 total calories. Walking out, Sam imagines each item already partitioned into meals, each macro tag scribbled into his log. Convenience and adherence trump gourmet ambition every single time. 11:30 a.m. Pre-workout feast. Back home, the non-stick pan hisses under a 1-pound ribeye.
That'll definitely put me over the edge, back into, maintaining growth.
The fat cap renders into buttery pools, turning the kitchen into a beef-scented steam room. Meanwhile, a family tray of frozen mashed potatoes spins in the microwave like a starchy spaceship. By the time the steak rests, 5 cups of creamy potatoes sit ready for demolition. Plate weight, 1,500 calories, 110 gram protein, 85 gram fat, 113 gram carbs. 90 minutes out from lifting, this is pure training rocket fuel.
Those are calorie smart options which actually work and are going to help you stay full, but not eat too many calories for the day.
The ribeye's saturated fat keeps hormones happy. The potatoes hit bloodstream speedier than brown rice ever dreamed. Salt pours like a snowstorm because sodium drives pumps, and water intake climbs to a liter to keep blood volume high.
From finishing off this tub of water, then I'm going to feel super fucking energized for legs.
Sam sets a countdown timer. When it buzzes, he knows glycogen is peaking and gastric emptying is far enough along that squats won't taste like beef burps. Subscribe if you're digging the macro mayhem so far. Your press-ups will thank you later. 1 p.m. Intra-workout rocket fuel. Halfway through leg day, the blender bottle pops open. Inside, 50 grams whey isolate, 100 grams cluster dextrin, pinch of pink salt, cold water. That's 460 quick calories, 50 grams protein, negligible fat, and 100 grams of carbs that bypass digestion drama and slam straight into the bloodstream. Muscles light up, central nervous system stops whining, and the final sets stay explosive instead of sluggish. Nutrient timing purists would scream for a post-workout shake. Sam likes proving conventions bend when results shout louder. 2:30 p.m. Drive-through recovery. Post-lift hunger hits like a freight train. 5 Guys stands ready.
I'm getting 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's post-workout. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to eat.
Sam orders a regular hamburger, a little hamburger, and fries. The second bun loses its patties, extra carbs without more protein, and fries disappear before the grease can fully blot the bag. The total lands at roughly 1,300 calories, 70 grams protein, 55 grams fat, 135 grams carbs, plus a mountain of sodium that keeps water pulled into muscle cells. Inside the car, potato salt bliss replaces any nostalgia for post-workout chicken and broccoli monotony. His body doesn't care about brand labels. It cares about net energy, amino acids, and electrolytes. Those boxes are now checked. 5:30 p.m. Editing fuel, donut diplomacy. Laptop fans hum while TikTok edits render. 2 Krispy Kreme originals vanish along with 450 milliliters lactose-free milk. That adds 610 calories, 17 grams protein, 22 grams fat, 90 grams carbs, fast, sweet, and no chewing fatigue that might blunt workflow. The milk provides just enough extra protein to keep the shake balanced without making the donuts feel guilty. Consistency flows from practical decisions. If donuts keep morale high and macros on target, donuts stay. 7 p.m. Dinner reload. The rice cooker dings like an old arcade game. 12 ounces of 90-10 ground beef sizzle alongside onions and minced garlic, transforming lean meat into aroma that flirts with the whole building's ventilation. 2 cups of jasmine rice slide onto the plate. Soy sauce drizzles for umami and a magnesium bump. The dish hits 940 calories, 85 grams protein, 30 grams fat, 97 grams carbs. He eats standing, scrolling through training footage to spot form tweaks. Less couch slouching means faster digestion and one eye always on the mission. 9 p.m. Casein nightcap. 60 grams of casein powder, splash of water, and powdered peanut butter whip into a pudding. So thick, gravity protests.
That is a considerable amount of calories.
It's slow-release amino insurance for the 8-hour fast known as sleep. Calories tally at 417, 50 gram protein, 7 gram fat, 26 gram carbs, and the macro ledger closes. Daily total, 4,887 calories, 199 grams protein, 159 grams fat, 665 grams carbs.
The more important part is being anal and really knowing like every gram of everything that you're eating over the course of the day, because that will actually give you a real idea of your calorie intake.
The next morning, the scale reveals 247 pounds, still lean enough to trace obliques under gym lighting. The same spreadsheet tightens the belt when sunlight lingers and hoodies retire. Calories fall to roughly 2,500. Protein holds near body weight in grams, about 250. Fats hover around the low 60s. Carbs shrink to the mid-200s. 6 evenly spaced meals keep hunger tame. Breakfast, scrambled egg whites with cheddar, lean turkey bacon, cup of black coffee, sugar-free maple syrup over 2 rice cakes. Late morning, grilled chicken breast, steamed green beans, spray of olive oil, dash of hot sauce. Pre-lift, white jasmine rice, 96.4 ground beef, low-sodium soy, and shredded zucchini for fiber. Intra, still 100-gram cluster dextrin, but now 0-calorie BCAAs handle the flavor. Post-lift, whey iso, mixed in almond milk plus half banana. Carbs moderate so insulin stays in check. Late dinner, cottage cheese with powdered peanut butter, cinnamon, dash of stevia. Total fiber climbs thanks to vegetables, powdered peanut butter, and rice cake crunch. The 6-meal rhythm means no single plate looks puny, and blood sugar stays even instead of roller coaster spiking.
Eating simpler meals like this, like conventional bodybuilder style meals, that's the trick.
Philosophy behind the madness. Caloric surplus or deficit decide scale direction. Macro ratios decide body composition. Food sources decide adherence. Sam's playbook leans on those truths rather than idolizing perfect food lists. That's why ribeye coexists with sardines, why cereal shares space with jasmine rice, why donuts pop up on heavy edit days. Protein is the non-negotiable foundation. 1 gram per pound keeps muscle protein synthesis humming. Fat intake remains steady to support hormones and joint health. Carbs morph wildly, becoming the lever that moves calories up or down based on goal. During bulks, carbs soar for glycogen saturation, cell hydration, and gym performance. During cuts, carbs drop but never vanish, maintaining training intensity and preventing cortisol creep. Nutrient timing gets practical tweaks. The mid-workout shake funnels carbs right into working muscle when demand peaks, sparing muscle glycogen and extending stamina. Sodium's sprinkled everywhere because hydration lives and dies on electrolyte balance, not water alone. Tools of adherence. Rice cookers guarantee fluffy carbs without stovetop babysitting. Instant potato packets / prep time, making high-calorie meals less daunting. Lactose-free milk lowers digestive drama while keeping calories dense. Food scales eliminate guesswork in 15 seconds. Costco memberships front-load grocery runs so weekly, macros don't depend on gas station snacks. Convenience keeps the wheel turning when schedules get chaotic. Fancy recipes are fun but worthless if inconsistency erases progress. Evolution over extremes. In teenage years, Sam ate 400 grams of protein at 170 pounds body weight and downed raw egg whites by the carton. Digestive science eventually dunked those habits. Raw whites offer only 50% absorption and can bind biotin. File those experiments under lessons learned. The modern plan is sustainable, less obsessive, and still outrageously effective. Consistency beats perfection. Hit macros 90% of the time for months and the physique will follow. Hit macros 50% with perfect clean foods and frustration wins. Takeaways for mere mortals. Macros outrank food morality. Log the cereal, log the steak, grow. Protein anchors recovery. Carbs dictate weight direction. Fats cushion hormones. Convenience purchases pay for themselves in adherence and sanity. Nutrient timing is flexible, but fueling training windows maximizes performance. Adapt practices as science and self-awareness improve. Don't handcuff progress to old myths. Impressive physiques don't demand monkish sacrifice. They demand relentless macro accounting and practical food choices that you'll actually repeat tomorrow, next week, and next year. If you like this video, then click on the next one showing on the screen.